Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a—
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Oh, yeah, something really big's happened. It's she.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. Presumes her sheer will can see her through. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plain—
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell— Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first.
Illusion shattered!
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
There is no escape!
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just to the outsider. In other words,
So, it's abstract, but has a location.
yes, no need to try and understand. Everything is turbulent. This is precisely what—
What? Alright, well, I might stay here then. You two can go in.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario.
Paimon said it up to here with both of you! Fine! Paimon's coming you.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination. Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please, bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get to work. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
You have returned. But how were you? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we over countless battles. Had I made all for your firm commitment to you bring honor. Now these two. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush streams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Witness the final calamity. There is no escape. Eternity is illusion shattered. There is no escape. Inferior. Perish. Shine down. Inferior. Inferior. Erase all threats. Illusion shattered. Inferior. There is no escape. There is no escape. The final calamity. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed. Inferior. Eternity is in my hands. Illusion shattered. Purge all obstacles. Inferior. Ruin follows my blade. There is no escape. Inferior. Transcend all constraints. This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about. I know your yet, and whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that I noticed it also. This power, this blade, it was at once. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall, from this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform, but as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
have you finished?
Hmm? Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. I left a faint fragment of my will in Musou Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do— But you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it,
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with...
a place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps Makoto got a higher power involved in all of this. Without the sacred Sakura...
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, you've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection.
No. But
But don't you think that tree would...
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battle... Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself. At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
I thought that the flow of time... My first thought was... Has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really, after all...
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold. She even factored my immaturity into... It's all thanks to her that I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same.
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun? Actually, no. Forget.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the... After that...
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by... I don't doubt that many... I'm looking forward... Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them. Abolishing this, for example.
Hey, you're...
On. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared.
Some words are not to be... Trust me.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura bloom eternally. May the blossoms of the sacred sakura.
Unleash!
Your verdict is decided. This world, a fleeting shadow. Illusions are but distractions.
Weak. Flag slide. Observe. Let's dance.
Without yearning, All returns to silence. This bond is eternal. Purge all obstacles. In spirit.
There is no finale. Blood fly. And step.
Shine down. In spirit.
Let the show begin.
Witness the final calamity. The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
Observe.
In spirit.
I'll protect us.
Transcendal constraints. In my hands. There is no escape. Followed by pain. Purge all obstacles. In spirit.
Strike is one.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Come on. We can do it.
Verdict is...
Inferior. Weak. Evasion is futile. Be gone! The eye sweeps the lands.
Let's dance.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
And leap.
This ends now. Strike dead. This bond is eternal. Purge all obstacles. In spirit. Perish. In spirit.
Flags up. And step.
Witness the final calamity. Illusion shattered. Ha! Purge all obstacles.
I'll protect us.
In spirit.
No!
Perish. Eternity is in my hands. In spirit.
Retribution!
Torn to oblivion! Inferior.
La 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 la. Honey?
Illusion shattered! Absurd! Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands. Strike dead.
Let's dance. Oh,
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Absurd. This body is eternal.
flag fly.
Purge all
Absurd.
Inferior.
Burning ditch!
Purge all obstacles. Witness the final calamity. Shine down. Thunderbolts.
Flag fly. And step. Go, Barbara, go.
Eternity is in my hands. Ruin followed by blade. Inferior.
Burn!
Ready, steady, go.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Strike is one. And leap.
The eye sweeps the land.
Burning ditch!
Absurd. Inferior.
Let's dance.
Lightning falls on the
There
land
is no
of
escape.
eternity. This body is eternal. Perish. Inferior. Shine down. Witness the final calamity. Eternity is in my hands! My blade! Purge all obstacles!
Burn!
Torn to oblivion!
Your grand finale!
Weak. Pathetic. Weak. There is no escape! Sir! Strike dead! Be gone! Inferior.
Retribution!
The eye sweeps the lands! Only emptiness awaits.
Guess we can rest.